Yo, what is up, everyone? Can you hear me? Are we live? Is the sound okay? How you guys doing? What's up, DZ? What's up, Silver? What's up, Mr. By the Dip? How you doing? What's up, Ibrahim? What's up, David? How you doing? You got Links Cater in the house. How you doing, my man? Hope you guys are doing well. Dogging me and home. What the heck is home? Yeah, I'll wait till DZ shows back up. Let's see. We need another VAR network video. VAR network to zero. Yeah, what is VAR doing? Every time we look at VAR, it's not doing anything or it's going to zero. Yeah, it's still down here on the bottom. So the only thing we can do with VARA, my man, is hopefully it's setting up for a double bottom with a higher low. Weekly chart, but we are bearish on the weekly stock RSI. We just crossed bearish again. So VARA could always go lower. Short term, high to the low. You can see we're getting stuck right at that first resistance level. 236 at 0078. So until you get back over a penny, you cannot be bullish on VARA. Keep it that simple. A penny, and then of course 2.5 at the macro 382. And then maybe you'll get a run to the upside. So we'll see how it plays out. But until you get over a penny, you're not bullish short term. And just to get to the 618 at 6.5, if that is the bottom, is a 10.5x on VARA. But I don't know what they're doing with their coins or anything. Let me turn this music down a little bit. And a 786 retracement's a 20x up to 13, 14 cents. But yeah. AOS to the moon. Oh, we got Nowak in the house. How's it going, my man? Ain't seen you in a while. Nowak's in the house, everyone. Stam says Bobo on ETH. Home been going crazy. Yeah, I never heard of Home. Well, since you're here, we'll do AOS and Dog and Me. AOS network. Let's see. Yeah, it hasn't really moved since we looked at it. It's in the same spot. Getting stuck below the 786 at 44. But as we said before, I do believe the 20-cent bottom was in here at the 618. But it's doing like the rest of the market, AOS here. It's doing the same thing. Everything's got a little bounce, trying to make that market structure happen. High to the low. As long as you're over 38, you're bullish, but you're getting stuck at 44. So if you can get over 44, then your breakout's going to be over 61. And then you can finally start moving up to higher targets if you get over 61. And AOS, the next big target on AOS is the 1272 at about 430. It's your 10x move on AOS. So if it hits $5, almost a 12x from here. But it's just another coin that's doing the same thing that everything's doing. The downtrend was broken, and now we're just kind of going sideways. But we are setting up for bullish structure here. It's just taking time. Dog and Me's probably in the same spot. Yeah, Dog and Me hasn't moved. It came back down a little bit, but ultimately it's holding this little trend, as you can see here. Overall chart looks very good. It's just a nice curled up chart here. Dog and Me is going to have a run eventually. So if you're bullish on it, I guess now's the time to be buying in. Low to the high, hit the trend line, hit the 618. So your support right now is 305 and then 307 to get back over, and bullish over 308. So once you get back over 308, you can be bullish again. But it's down here on the holding the higher low, so it doesn't look bad at all. And then of course we know Dog and Me. First stop would be possibly a new high at the 2618 to 2002. So 3x, and then I don't see why I wouldn't hit the top of the fib here. 25.5x up to a penny and a half on Dog and Me. Home has been going crazy. Let me pull up Deck Screener real quick. Deck Screener. Yeah, I've heard of Bobo before. You just got to give me a minute to get it pulled up. Come on. Bobo on Ethereum. Wow, this thing's 2 years old. All right. There we go. We got it. Bobo on Ethereum. I'm going to go to the weekly chart. Yeah, Bobo doesn't have a bad chart at all. So we'll just keep it simple. We're going to go high to the low. See where we're getting stuck. High to the low on Bobo. Yeah, you got rejected at the 3-2. So you're holding support at, what is that, 6035. So your support is at 3.5 level, and then once you get over 6055, pretty much that's when you can be bullish again. That's where you got stuck. So once this downtrend here is broken, depending on how you want to draw it, of course. Come on, if I could grab anything. So yeah, it looks like once you get over 5.5 bullish, and then confirmation break to the upside over 7.8 up to 1. 5.0 is 1. But like I said, it's not a bad looking chart. That was probably the bottom. And then Bobo on Ethereum, where can it run to? What kind of damage can it do? So once you break over 5.0 is 1. Puts in play possible new high. So a new high on Bobo, 5.0 is 8, and a little over an 18x from here. So not a bad move for Bobo. Back over to the chat. What's up, Ari? How you doing? I've been holding and waiting. Yeah, we're all waiting on ETH to go. What's up, Ben? Can we check out Home USD? I think it's new. Yeah, we're gonna look at Home. Yeah, you ain't been here in a while, my man. Yeah, I don't know if you know, but I had to get a job. I'm now working. I work 3 12-hour shifts a week. Back to back. It's not bad. Getting some extra money trying to roll in here. But hope you've been doing alright. We got Eldor for 5. I appreciate that. Eldor, TARS AI to $5. What's up, Metal Detecting? What's up, The How? What's up, Hunter? What'd you say? TARS AI to $5. I don't remember what TARS is at. I do remember, though, TARS is looking very bullish. Like it just wants to take off out of here. Yeah, it looks very well here. If I just had the money to do a long position on TARS from here. It's gonna get a spike up of a. It's about to do a 2x up to 26. Just watch. Especially once you get over 15.5. That's the big price to beat. Looking good though. It's holding support. It's curling up. Does not look bad. But you say, can it go to $5? $5. Probably not. You know what? I need to draw a new fib on this one. I don't know why their fib's so far out. So new fib, new levels. So yeah, your support is 10, and then once you get over that 15.5 level, then you're bullish, in my opinion. Once you get through that volume area, but can it go to $5? Just to hit $3, 323 or so, that's a 26x from here. And like I keep saying, my man, not every coin's gonna do 25, 30, 40, 50 X's. There's too many coins now. I kind of know what TARS AI is, but $5 is a 40x. I mean, I wouldn't rule it out, but there's no way I would hold to that price. Probably $2 is a good bet. $2 to $3. $2 will get you a 16x from here. Let's see. Oh yeah, we need to look at home, whatever home is. Another coin launched. Home USD. This. Otter Home. They just come up with everything, don't they? Delisted. I guess that's not it because it's not going anywhere. Home, I guess, got listed on what? Coinbase? Homer Simpson. What am I looking for? There's a Gate.io chart for Home USDT. Home on Tether. No, that's futures. Never mind. Oh, man. Unless it's a Dex Screener coin, you guys let me know. Maybe this is... Oh, that's futures, damn it. Oh, man. Yeah, someone let me know where do I find home at. Because I can't seem to find it. Yeah, Spell's a good one. Spell's another one you guys know that if I could right now, I'd buy in. If we ever find our Spell chart. But yeah, if I had the funds, I would go all in on Spell token here. If it's still down here. Yeah, it hasn't moved. Looking at it on the weekly, you're holding the 786 support, especially on the monthly. It looks like ACH. It's a very bullish looking overall chart. If I could get anything to work today. But a trend is holding. You can see all those monthly candles have been holding that support line here in blue. I would guess I need to change the color of those lines so we can see them better. Oh, that was the wrong one. I don't know if that's any better or not. Maybe yellow. But you can clearly see monthly candles have been holding very well. You're back down here on the bottom. So this 786 in trend that's holding at 305, I think is the bottom. If you're ever going to buy Spell, now is it. Not financial advice, but now it's time to grind its way up for a higher high. Put in the higher low. Macro chart looks very good. It's doing everything it needs to do. So a higher high is going to take you up past this 002 level. Next stop up. No telling where it's going to end up. But yeah, sitting on final support. Can't get any better than that. Once you get back over the 236, 382, bullish back over 1. And Spell token hasn't moved. Spell token to a 618 retracement. So the reason I say go all in on Spell token, probably do a little 3 to 5x leverage long and just let it ride. Because I believe that's the bottom. And just hold it until you get a 618 retracement at 206. That's a 10x. and that's how you get your multipliers to kick in. Just do a 5x, 3 to 5x leverage long on spell from the bottom. I think that's a very good play. Easy 10x play. And then if it goes higher than that, 786 to a penny, it's a 23x. So I do like spell token. Home is on deck screen. All right, thanks, David. All right, I'll look up home. Isaac, what's up, my man? Shipping is pumping hard, but sideways. Yeah, shipping still looks good, and shipping's gonna have his day. It's called DeFi app home. Okay, we'll get it. We got Eldor for 2. I appreciate the 2. Octone AI. Octonet AI. I said Octone. Octonet AI. What is Octonet AI? Spell token to the moon. Octonet AI. Let's see if this pops up. Octonet AI. I'll look at it on deck screener as well. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I can't wait to get back on StreamYard, so this is so much easier. But I just don't have, I can't afford the $45, $50 a month for the subscription right now. One day we'll be back on it to where it's a lot easier, and I could share you guys' messages on screen and all that good stuff. What are we looking for? We are looking for Home and Octonet AI. I guess since he paid, we're going to do Octonet first for my man Eldor. Octonet. Oh, Solana coin. Octonet, what is she doing? Oh, damn. She came all the way down to the bottom. So it looks like you're getting stuck at possibly a 618 retracement. Nah, not quite. So high to the low on Octonet. Had a decent little run, but depending on where we look at it. Yeah, we'll just leave it on a 3 day. So you're holding support right now at 3. If you can hold 3, 5.5 is the price to get back over, and then you couldn't hold it. So 5.5 up to 12, but it's not looking bad. There's a 3.4 million market cap, 800K liquidity. Okay, not bad. And then low to the high on Octo. Hopefully this is the right coin. Low to the high. What are we looking at? Yeah, you're just below the 236, but you're holding the 0.5, so anywhere from 2.5 to 3. As long as you're holding that, it's still bullish. So just keep that in mind if we ever look at it again. Yeah, where do I find the damn... well, I don't know where it is. But anyway, Octonet, if it holds up from where it is now on that 0.5 support, a new high, not a bad move. A 34x to a new high on Octonet. And then Home, you guys said, was just listed on Coinbase. Home on Coinbase. Wait, what was that? Home token, DeFi app. Alright, hold on. So is it the Solana one or the Ethereum one? Let me go back to the chat. It's about to pump again. Started DCing in a Trump coin. It's called DeFi app Home. DeFi app home. What's up, Oakwoody? Just bought some spell. Yeah, that'd be nice if I could buy some spell right now. I just want to get anything into the market. But yeah. So someone let me know, home, is it on ETH or Solana? I think it's the ETH one. It's about to pump again. What's up, Muffin Man? Welcome back. Take the time. I appreciate the time. I appreciate you guys being here. There's 2 trading pairs for home, BNB and base. Alright, the BNB one for home is just home, and it's 4 years old. Here, I'm going to put it up on the screen, DZ. Someone tell me which one it is. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, or the 5th one. I don't see a base token. Yeah, let me put it up for a moment. Someone just tell me which one it is. Just tell me the market cap out of all these. Because sometimes these coins we just can't seem to find them. But let me throw it up on the screen real quick. Alright, we'll give it a minute and then someone tell me what's going on there. Yeah, I was trying to, my oldest daughter that just graduated, she's actually on a very nice trip right now. Senior trip. Alright, let's see if we got an answer to the question. What's up, Joe? Ort. 1.9 million market cap. I appreciate that, David. Let me see if I can find it. Damn, why there's so many home coins? Ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find it. Home. I would guess they don't have a Coinbase chart yet. Yeah. It's so hot in here. Alright, we're going to give it one last look, and then if I can't find it, we're going to move on, because... Well, there's one on base. It's up 27%. Yeah, that's not it either. Yeah, I guess we'll look at it after it goes a little bit, gets a little bit older, because I cannot find it. Maybe it's on a different site, but Sato the dog says Darnell. Which coin's gonna go higher, Jasmine or XCN? I don't know. I mean, XCN already ran. Jasmine's on the bottom. That's all I see. Whew. But yeah, if it just got listed on Coinbase, then that's the reason it's pumping. So just be very careful. I guess we'll just look at it next time. Now, what are we looking at? But yeah, I imagine if they just listed it, it's probably pumping. And Ort and Sato we'll look at. Ort, and then Sato. Yeah, Ort's still down at the bottom, still looking bearish. Yeah, I mean, if that's the bottom on Ort, then we'll just keep it simple. You have to get over 7 up to 12 on the macro, short term, if that is going to be the bottom. If you, well, I guess you'd have to exclude both wicks. Ort here, so it's down almost 6%, 8% on here. It's not looking good. I don't know why you guys are always asking about Ort. I don't know what it is, but this is just an example of a chart. I would never buy this coin unless I was in the Ort cult, I guess, and it's going to $3,000 or whatever. So short term, you got to get back over 5, and then 2, 3, 6. So until you get over 7, you can't be bullish on it. All you can do is gamble that that's some sort of a bottom being put in. And if that is the bottom and Ort goes to the moon, moonshot, 1272 new high, if you believe in that, 335 would be a 78x, probably not going to happen. Ort back to where it got stuck last time at 30 cents is a 7x, and then 55 for 13x. Sato we've looked at before. I think so. Sato. Is this Sato? Yeah, I think this is the right Sato. It's the same thing as Ort. I mean, it's just down here going sideways. Not the best looking chart. If you want to try to gamble that that's the bottom on the macro, you have to get over 3096 to even be bullish again. Short term, I guess you could gamble that's at the bottom. Low to the high, you're holding that final support that you held back here. So 3015, if there ever was a bottom, this has to be it. Bullish back over 33, and then of course macro bottoming over 4. But until you get over this level here, you can't be bullish. But it's potentially setting up for a bottom here, going sideways. So I take it back. It doesn't look horrible. If I knew more about what it is, then maybe I would put it on my list if it's on Coinbase. But just to get to a 618 retracement, it's a 20x. Well, let me switch that. Pretty much a 25x to a 618 retracement. 24, 25x. You're taking your one Bitcoin off the exchange in my ledger for 10 years. Not bad. Hopefully it's worth $1 million by then. We got Ari for 2. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot, especially in these bearish times we're in. Beam and Pyth, pretty please. Beam. Oh man, you're gonna make me look at Beam. What is Beam doing? The one coin I bought instead of ZBC in, and it didn't do anything. It actually started going down a little bit. Yeah, because it was like right in here. I think it was right in here. I don't remember, but yeah. You're still holding higher lows on Beam, so it doesn't look horrible. So as long as you're holding that market structure, it still looks bullish down here to me. So it doesn't look horrible. It's just the coin I picked didn't run, and this one didn't run, and the other one ran. So what are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, you're holding the 618 support. Once you get back over 0077 to 8, I would say you're bullish again. But the fact that it's all the way back down at the bottom, the fact that you're holding that market structure, it still looks good to me for a play. It's just I have no idea when it's going to go up. But since I missed ZBC, and I would probably buy Beam again. So yeah, I mean, keep it simple. Double 382s, double 236. Not bullish macro until you get over a penny. And then, yeah, this is what I was looking at on Beam for a run out of this structure. Well, that's when it was way back here. So I guess it was way back there when I bought it. Now, if it runs up, come up here and test the previous uptrend for the back test would be a 6.5x. But a new high on Beam up to 8 pennies is almost a 12x. So not a bad play. And then Pyth. Yeah, I think Pyth. What am I spelling? I think Pyth is in a similar setup. Oh yeah, Pyth is in a similar setup. A double bottom with a higher. Yeah, Pyth looks good too for, man. I would definitely put a little long position on Pyth and Beam. I mean, they have that nice setup down here, even though you're stuck a slightly higher low and you're starting to move a little bit. So that's what you want to see for a double bottom with a higher low. Very bullish. So of course on the macro, until you get back over 26, you can't not be bullish on the macro. And let's see, didn't quite respect it. The monthly candle's kind of held. But yeah, you pretty much hit that final support area, put in the higher low, and now you're getting a little bounce. So as long as you're over 12, bottom is in. Bullish back over 16. Yeah, Pyth doesn't have a bad setup either. Pyth to a new high, 225 pretty much is a 17.5x. So not a bad play off of this potential nice looking bottom. But I do appreciate the 2. Especially with not being able to live stream every day. Yeah, I wasn't at the house last night, and I ended up looking at my phone, and I saw Bitcoin was at 110K, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, we're almost there again. We're at 109,900. Bitcoin's about to blast out of here, everyone. SKBDI is waking up fast. What is that? SKBDI. I don't know what that is. Oh, Skibbity Toilet. You talking about another deck screener coin? Yeah, I know what Skibbity Toilet is. Moodang. Yeah, I believe we looked at this the other day on the live stream, if I remember correctly. Didn't we look at Skibbity Toilet? Yeah, because I remember telling you guys that my son used to play Roblox, play Skibbity Toilet. And I thought it was just a coin, and then he said it one day, and then I was like, you know what Skibbity Toilet is? But yeah, she's pumping here. If it can get over 8.6, where it got stuck last time, then you have something. You can be bullish again, break out over 2.2. And then Skibbity Toilet here, possible new high from today is a 43x almost, so not a bad play. 5 million market cap, half a million, or 545k lock. That's not bad. Yeah, Skibbity Toilet's going to be a good play. If you want to get out earlier, 50 cents to $1, get a 10x. Yeah, Moodang's another one that I want to buy, but is she still holding up? Moodang. Let's see if this is the right chart. Yeah, Moodang looks extremely well here. It's still holding. Jesus. Is there a data issue? Yeah. We drew this. I don't know if it was the last stream or not, but it's very bullish, holding the 618, consolidating in a continuation triangle pattern. And I believe holding up bullish over the 236, and you have the 3-day stock RSI about to cross bullish. Yeah, you're holding bullish here. Unless something happens in the market, Moodang's about to spike out of here at some point. And possible new high in play is at 8.5x to $1.85. Moodang looks extremely well here. Yeah, if I could only just put, if I could put like $100 10x long on Moodang, Beam, Pyth, and keep adding to it. Make a couple grand and then throw it on Spell Token and ACH. We got Air Gym Crypto for 2. I appreciate that. Caspa and Crow. Caspa and Crow. I guess it's $1 a coin now. Oh, not even, because I keep forgetting that YouTube takes 30% of everything you guys send. It's like 60 cents a coin. Ah, you're over the 382. Let's see. Yeah, and Caspa came all the way back down here. So Caspa, as long as it can hold over the 382 to try to stay bullish, I think we already have that one on. So low to the high, let's see what we tagged. Yeah, you held the 0.5. I would just keep it simple. If it can stay not holding over 9 and then get over about 9.3, then you can be bullish on it to try to push back up. But it doesn't look horrible. It's still, you know, broke the downtrend. It's slowly curling up, if you want to call it that. But 9 to stay bullish. Breakout over 12. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a drink here in a second. But Caspa, I like Caspa at $2. So that's a 23x. If it goes higher than that, maybe it gets listed on exchanges and it goes a lot higher. Caspa to 3, over $3 would be a 37x. And if you're bullish and you think it's going to 5, congratulations. Hopefully it does for you, but that's a 55x from here. But ultimately doing like the rest of the market, it's not doing anything. And then Crow, if we have a decent bull run, I still think Crow's going to hit $2. Sitting at 10 cents, curling up a little bit here. We're going to have to zoom it out. You're holding support at 9.7 at the moment. Let's go to the monthly. Yeah, what happened to our Crow chart? Oh. Yeah, Crow doesn't look bad. It's been in higher highs and higher lows, pretty much. Trend is holding. You're holding over the 236 at 9.7. Made higher highs. Made even lows, it looks like, but still not looking bad on the overall macro chart. And then high to the low, yeah. Another coin just like Spell. You're holding the trend. You held the final 786 support once again. It doesn't look bad at all. Crow over 15 is bullish from where it is now. Higher high is going to take you to the 618 at 30. So about a 3x move from where you are now, possibly. And then, yeah, Crow to the new high is a 21x, 22x almost. To the $2 range. But yeah, I appreciate the 2. Even if we go to 2K, 200K, I'm not going to sell for a long time. That's good. Hopefully you don't have to. Hopefully you make money on Jasmine and these other coins, to where, my man, you don't have to worry about money and you can just hold Bitcoin, maybe buy another one, and just hold. Yeah, that would be nice to have enough money to where you could just load up on Bitcoin in the bear market, knowing you made a decent run with all these other altcoins and you could just buy. That's got to be a great feeling, my man. Knowing that you're going to make it and you can hold some Bitcoins in a wallet and just wait it out. Don't have to worry anymore. Yeah, Hoppy's in the same position. It's down here on the bottom, setting up for, the double bottom of the higher low. On the macro, the bigger charts. You held the trend. You're back above the 618. So right now your support is 2.4. And then bullish back over 382 at 4.7. 4.047. And then Hoppy, new high. If you believe in Hoppy, 3085. It's a 34x almost. Way more conservative target. I think it's very possible. 786 would be a 7x to 3017. But not bad looking down here, holding higher lows. That's exactly what you want to see. We got metal detecting member for 10 months. I appreciate that. Yeah, almost a year, my man. I appreciate the support. I do. Yeah, it'd be nice, I know you guys, I think it's $2 a month. I think that's the lowest I could have gone on, I'm not sure. Maybe there is $1. But every $2 you guys pay a month, they take 30% of that, which, sucks, but I mean, that's nothing. That's nothing compared to what you guys are going to make. It'd be nice if half my subscribers were a member. Then I wouldn't have to worry about anything anymore. I could do this full time. Oh man. Swift coin. Yeah, Swift coin is not moving. Short term, low to the high. You're holding the 618, so this little move up isn't over. You're back over the 0.5, so 1 up to 1.2. Bullish back over 13.8. Once you get back over this 3.2, you can be bullish again. And then, of course, the bigger question, where is it going to end up? So I think once Swift coin finally wakes up again, she's going to blow through 4 pennies and head straight for 10. So it's going sideways, consolidating. It doesn't look horrible. But once you get through 4, I think 10 is on the menu. 7.5x, and then 20 I think is very possible. 15.5x, and then pretty much 50 cents I think is very possible. So 50 cents Swift is a 38.5x, and if you're in the camp of $1, good luck. I hope you get what you want. A 97x to the 3, 125. We just bought some XYO and B3 this morning. I should have bought Spell. What's up, Slava, my man? Yeah, it's like, I mean, XYO, XCN, whatever coin it is. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, XYO doesn't look horrible. It's got a very bullish looking chart, higher highs and higher lows. It hasn't really moved. You're holding over the 382. You just tagged a trend on that monthly wick. It doesn't look bad. You already hit the 786, so XYO almost a 19x to 20. I would say it's in play from the bottom here. So it doesn't have a bad overall chart. I mean, spell token looks almost the same. It's just a little bit flatter. Not sure you're relying on 10 million Jasmine and 1 million ZBCN. Then buy more Bitcoin. Yeah, my man. Are you thinking about investing in any other coins? Or are you done? Not financial advice, of course, but we're looking at a lot of good coins that are on bottoms that are definitely going to at least 10x. So. But yeah, you're going to make it. Jasmine's going to run hard. Slava says, how's the weather in Texas? Hot and muggy. We keep having these showers. Just showers and the sun comes right back out. So it makes things humid and just unbearable. It feels nice when a little storm rolls through and it starts to rain. But as soon as it's over, the sun comes back out, and it's just death everywhere. Just melting. What's up, Cinco? Happy? What is happy? Happy to the moon. Guess this one. Happy Cat's up 18%. She's going to the moon. Doesn't look horrible. Doesn't look bad at all, to be honest. Very good looking chart here. It's already going now. Happy Cat. My thing is, there's just so many coins now. Yeah, you got stuck at the 382, but it looks like I know I'm not supposed to draw these. So hopefully it doesn't jinx it. But it looks very good here. Once you get over 2.8, bullish over a penny to the moon. Happy Cat. Yeah, you're holding bullish over the 236 also. So short term, as long as you're over 2.3. 2.3 you're bullish. Once you get over 2.8, 2.87 to be exact, then you're even more bullish. But it looks very good in this continuation pattern. Oh, wow. A 30-cent Happy Cat, if you think that's going to happen. It's 127x. Jesus. 786 retracement looks very possible from here. 9.5x to 2.5. And it'll probably wick up, so maybe good for a 3-cent 10x play from here. He says, it's muggy in New Orleans too, bruh. You like DAG? What is DAG? What's up, Hash? What is DAG? He says syrup. Syrup to the moon. Let's see what Syrup's doing. Yeah, you guys make sure you hit the like button and answer the poll. Oh yeah, I saw Maple. Maple had some kind of deal going on with Bitcoin. And then it just blasted out of here. I had no idea Maple was a big player. But it's too late on Maple. This thing's still bullish and it's still going. Jesus. Held the previous high. Very bullish there. Jeez. And she's pushing up. So as long as you're over 35, 53 is the price to beat. At 50 cents. So is this thing going to hit $3? Yeah, that's not a bad move. Wow. $4 is a 8.5x from here. But yeah, all I can say is this thing's very bullish right now. DAG. I don't know what DAG means. DAG. Oh, I guess we looked at it. Constellation DAG. Just an older coin. It doesn't look horrible. Looks like that was the bottom. Clearly all the resistance here. Support again. That was it. High to the low. So macro wise, if you can back over 4.4, you bounced off of the macro 0.5. We'll just move that. So most recent price action, monthly chart. Once you get back over 6.5, you can be bullish. It doesn't look bad. Put in a higher high, put in a higher low. I don't know what this is, but once that can get back over 6.5, you're bullish. Move down is over. Breakout confirmation over 13.5, and then a new high on this one's almost a 27x to $1. Way more conservative price to get out. It's about 23 to 25 cents for your 5 to 6x. The best crypto is Maker. It goes up. Maker. What's up, Mispa? How you doing? In my best scary movie voice. What's going on with Arc Block, Arrow, and Moonwell? Wait, what? Why's my mouse freaking out? Yeah, Arrow, Moonwell, and Arc Block. Yeah, Well's holding up very well. Arrow's not moving. It moved up a little bit. Low to the high, very short term. It held the 0.5236. You're above the 382, so I would keep it simple. As long as you're above 54, 64 is the price to beat. If you can get back over 64, then you're bullish on the macro scale, and it looks good here. I mean, it doesn't look bad. You're starting to form this structure from the bottom again. Yeah, double 382 here. So if you can get over 64 to 65, then Arrow is going to be bullish. Breakouts over $1, and then once you get over $1, of course, the new high would be about $4 to $5. Which, I mean, that's not a bad move. Arrow to $1. Or not $1, $5 is a... Yeah, that's not bad. Almost a 9x. Arrow 1618 at 9. Let's say $10 Arrow. If you want to be super conservative on Arrow, $10 would be a 17x. Arrow to $20 is a 33x. but it doesn't look bad. It's just kind of curling up. Same thing with Well. Well, macro chart looks very good. I think we look at Well on every live stream. But you're holding over the 0.5. It doesn't look bad. Go to the macro chart. Tagged our trend. Stayed above the 382. We were looking at it here, saying that's the bottom. And we're on that slow grind up. So Well to a higher high over the 786. So maybe 15 to 20 cents is up next. Yeah, 20 cents would be a 6.5x from here. Put it a higher high, but it looks very good. As long as Well holds up, it's probably going to 40x from today. Up to $1.30. Well's another one. I wish I would have caught it back here when we were looking at it, but still Well's another good play. Arc Block and Mog. Yeah, I can't wait till these coins go up because I'm tired of saying the same thing every day and every week for months on end. It's like we're crazy or something. There's just nothing happening. Yeah, Arc Block is still stuck in the downtrend. That's really all you can say. Until the downtrend is broken, it's just not doing anything. I do believe the macro bottom was put in over 50 when we zoom out to the macro chart. So it looks like once you get over the 786, once you get back over 90, pretty much $1. I think the dollars are 382. You can be bullish again on Arc Block. But right now it's just simply getting stuck. And if we go to the high to the low, yeah. Once we get back over $1 and you hold over $1 with a weekly candle, then you can be bullish on Arc Block again. So until a weekly candle stays over $1, then it's probably not going to do anything at all. And then Arc Block. Yeah, we said anywhere from $20 to $30 on Arc Block. So 22x up to 35x. I don't see why when alt season kicks in that it doesn't do this again. And then really quick, one last time with Mog. Oh, we didn't look at Mog. I was thinking of Mudang. Mog, what is Mog doing really quick here? Yeah, she's pushing up. Doesn't look bad. Ooh. Mog, you're over the 382. You got stuck at the 618. So as long as you stay over 7.4, of course, the big price to beat is getting a candle over 1.4. What was that? 5 zeros, 1.4, 618, and that's your move down. Officially over 618 retracement's broken, and then we can go possibly to a higher high on Mog, which would be a 7.5x from here. But I do believe these Mog coins and Mudangs and Bretts, and they're probably all going to at least 10x. And maybe you're lucky and we get 20x's out of all of them. 4 zeros, 2 would be your 20x on Mog. But it's just simply curled up here. Mog to the moon. Bitcoin's back over 110K. You're trying. Come on, Bitcoin. You can do it. Just blast out of here. I'm tired of it. Ethereum is up 5%. Not bad. Oh, yeah. Ethereum's pushing here. But we've been saying this on Ethereum. It looks extremely bullish right here. Now she's moving. We got 5 days left on this weekly candle. But look at the monthly candles. Monthly got stuck and the monthly is holding. So as long as we stay over 2,500, 28.52 is the price to beat. Yeah, if Ethereum can get back over this once uptrend and hold over 2,800, then we're in good shape. Oh yeah. Let's just go to the moon already. Crypto market looks good. Silver does amazing. Flog. Yeah, Ethereum doesn't look bad here. Hopefully it won't hit the trend and we just die from here. Hopefully, jeez. Yeah, Frog's gonna be another good play. If you buy a Frog this cycle and it's somewhat popular and it's on a big exchange like Frog is, then it's gonna go up. All right, let me leave it on the Frog chart real quick. How long we been on here? Oh, an hour. Good job. He said, "Is it hot now?" Extremely hot. We got Shinobi for 2. I appreciate that. Could you please do Lumia and PRCL? That's PRCL. Oh, what the hell's happening here? Let me break that back up. I haven't looked at this one in a while, so I'll put in clearly a lower low. Nothing bullish on this chart. It looks like the Vara chart and some of these other charts that are just crap. So clearly you got to get back over the 236 at 11. So right now you got to stay over 9. So 11 up to about 14, and then you can be bullish. It does appear to be setting up for that structure that we like to see. So we'll just keep it simple. Low to the high. If you can stay over pretty much 97, 97, you're bullish here. It's trying to push up, but the clear thing we're looking for is, of course, that to hold. So it doesn't look horrible. You just have to get over those levels. Stay over that 382, push through the 236, and then eventually get over the 382 at about 19 to 20 cents, and then you can be bullish on Parcel. And then whatever this coin is, 786 retracement, 80 cents to $1. Ooh, 10x. I don't know what this coin is, but 10x to what did I say, $1. Moonshot gamble, probably not going to happen because I don't even know what this coin is. This 470 level for a 45x. But first you have to hold these supports and get back over those levels of resistance. Alright, let me put it on Lumia and then I have to go get a drink. I'm dying here. Lumia, but I do appreciate the 2. Yeah, I mean, all these coins look the same. This one put in a lower low, so not the best looking, but... Alright, we'll look at it in just a moment. Alright, I'll be right back. Let me switch the music and I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Alright, what am I looking at? Lumia. What's up, Roger? How you doing, my man? Roger's in the house. Oh, we still got 23 people in here. Alright. Alright, what are we looking at? Lumia from the bottom. Clearly you got to get over 40 and then 56, 57 to be bullish on the macro. So what we're going to do is go down. Not the best looking chart because it did make a lower low here. So we'll see what it hit. Yeah, not bad. Hit the final support level. This is what we point out on everything. Bottom was in at 26. If it can get back over 29, 30, bullish back over about 35. But if it cannot get over 29 and it falls below 36, it's probably going to put in a new low. So just be aware of that. But that does look like the bottom is in. Had to come down one last time to put the bottom in. And then, yeah, not a bad move. I mean, I don't know what Lumia is. But up to $1.50 is a 5x. 786 retracement's probably possible. And then new high, $4.90 to $5 is a 16.5, 17x. But I do appreciate the two. Ooh. Silver to 41 by August. Damn. What's up, Bryant? How you doing? We got Bryant in the house. What's up, Hims? Have we looked at Birdie? No, we haven't looked at Birdie. Birdie. I don't know if we've ever looked at that. Oh, man. Deck screener coin. Ooh. I guess Birdie on Ethereum. Oh yeah, Pepe's baby mama. Pepe's baby mama. Alright, yeah, we'll look at Birdie. I got it pulled up on Deck Screener. Maker. Maker for my man Slava. Does it look good? Yeah, it broke the downtrend and it's pumping. So it's not bad. It broke the downtrend. Let's pull this over. So your resistance right now is 2,400. Support is 1,780. But it doesn't look bad. But if it's going to do like the rest of the coins, it's probably going to get stuck if it makes it up here to the 618. Another 13-14% move. And then you'll probably have a pullback. And as you can see, clearly putting in trend and making higher lows. So Maker doesn't look bad. Same thing ArcBlock's about to do. Once it finally breaks the downtrend, it'll have a little pump. Everyone will pile back in. And then as for Birdie going to a new, or not Birdie, Maker, yeah, Maker to a new high. I wouldn't put it out of the question. That's a what? Yeah, it's a 6x up to 1,200, 12,700. So yeah, I would say that's very possible. So Maker doesn't look bad. And then DGen real quick, and then we'll switch over. Maker to 8K. Yeah, I would say definitely possible. There's a good chance Maker, because we like these older coins to do, you know, 5 to 10x's maybe, if we have a decent bull run. So I would say 12,000 is on the table at the moment. And then DGen, I think DGen's got to get over 007 to be bullish, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I got stuck at the 382. So as long as you're over 4, 007's the price to beat. Ooh, excuse me, I don't know what's wrong with my nose. And then very short term, you are holding support right now. And you're holding over your 0.5 also. Stuck at the 382 at 4.8. 4.9. So if I can get over 4.9, that'll possibly send you back up again. Once again, back to that 382 to try to get over it. And you need a weekly close over it, so another 55% move up. If you can get a weekly close over 007, then you can be bullish on DGen. And then DGen, I think DGen's going to be a winner. As of now, slowly grinding up. New high at 17 to 20 cents to 35, 36x. But I do believe the bottom was in here, which we went over that at the time. If we go from the low here to the high, that was your 786 final support level. So that was the bottom, and we've been kind of moving up ever since. Yeah, let's see what the poll's doing, and then I'll switch over to Deck Screener. 55 votes, 120K is next. So yeah, you guys are bullish. And it looks like Birdie's trying to put in a bottom. So Birdie here. What are we on? Daily candles. Yeah, you got a nice wick already forming. Didn't quite hit it, but you back tested pretty much. So there's a good chance this wick's going to get back over 2-1. And if it gets over 2-1, you're in good shape. Birdie, Pepe's baby mama, hood queen. They come up with everything, huh? Is that a real thing? Yeah, you tagged at 236, so that's why you bounced. You can see that there. 236 and you bounced, so Birdie's bullish. And then a new high is not a bad move, a 6x up to a penny. And then once you get through a penny, 3 pennies is up. 20x almost. Not bad. Yeah, we still here? Yeah, I think most of you guys watching the streams, I think you guys are on a 15-second delay, if not more. That's the way it works, though. Let's see. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I need to check the Discord. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's slowly grinding up. I mean, yeah, let's see. Oh, that's what I was doing. Recession, real estate, banks, commercial, real estate are toast. You on research, guys. What's up, the writer? Tarzan, yeah, looks like it's on the verge of a pretty substantial breakout. Yeah, we looked at TARS earlier. We've been looking at TARS, I think, on pretty much every live stream lately, but it's been looking very bullish. Oh yeah, TARS is about to blast out of here. Jesus. Yeah, I need another month or so before I can get caught up on bills and actually have money to put in the market. Because I would love to put on a long position on TARS right here. TARS and Mudang right now look like they're about to blast out of here. Yeah, we just saw this on Ethereum. Same exact setup on Ethereum. And then Ethereum's got a large green candle spawning in now. Not financial advice, but if you guys want to make some quick money, not financial advice, of course. This is entertainment. But just, a very safe 3x long leverage position. Because TARS is about to spike out of here. It's going to blow through 15.5 and hit 25.26. Jeez. It's about to do a 2x. So if you did a 3x long on TARS from where it is right now, you could easily get a little what? A 6x out of here. A 6x play just overnight. Not overnight, but you get the idea. But it looks very bullish here. Damn. I don't think it's going to wait for me, though. I just need one more week and a half. Then maybe I could throw $100 5x long on something like TARS. Yeah, I did a 5x long, then that'd be what, a 10x? I would get my first 10x, even though it's out of $100. But I'll take it. What have I got going on? Alright, back to the chat. But yeah, I agree. TARS looks like it's about to have a nice breakout. What's up, J-Wiz, PNG? PNG. I appreciate that, Silver, my man. Yeah, we still got to figure out who's going to be the next mod. I don't know who it's going to be because when we really flip bullish, Silver's going to have his hands full. Because we're going to have to switch things up. Because I remember how it was last time. I was one of you guys on someone's channel last time we were going to the moon. And just everyone piling in with $2 super chats. Look, they want you to look at like 4 or 5 different coins. And just people coming in and spamming and scamming people. And oh, man. But yeah, TARS AI looks really good here. I would imagine over the next week or 2 or 3, one of these streams we're going to be looking at it, and it's going to be just a larger candle spawning in. It may even go higher than we think at the moment. But yeah, all right, PNG to 0. Yeah, yeah, TARS AI looks so good there. If it doesn't spike to the upside, then I don't know what's happening. Pangolin, yeah, Pangolin put in the bottom, 382, macro support and resistance area. We went over that many times. Still not moving, still not bullish, still not doing anything. I do believe PNG is going to be a good play. It's on Coinbase. They have good tokenomics. All their coins are out. It's somewhat known, not known a lot, but it's going to be a good play. So I would at least expect at least guaranteed 10x out of PNG from here. So I don't know where that takes us, but so got stuck at the 3.2.5. So you got to get over 16 up to 22, 23. to be bullish, breakout over 36. But once it finally starts moving, yeah, 786 retracements, or I think it's very possible from here. I just can't imagine, just knowing, like if I was back in January of 2024 where I had that 10K in Elon and a couple K in a couple of different coins, just knowing that you could put 10K on Penguin and you know it's gonna do a little over an 8x, 9x, probably a 10x. I mean, just to make it to $1.30 is over an 8x, and you leverage along that, then you made it, kinda. But if it goes to $6, it's a 38x. Jesus. Should look at Stronghold. It's blowing. Yeah, I think Stronghold and Swiftcoin are going to be two coins that are going to run really hard out of nowhere, and a lot of people don't know what they are and what potential they got. But I've been saying that on Stronghold on every update and Swiftcoin. Yeah, you just got a bullish monthly cross on the stock RSI for Stronghold. Very bullish. And it looks like it wants to go straight up. Jesus, you're right in here. So Stronghold looks good. It held the 236 on all these monthly candles. It held the trend. Very bullish looking chart. So as long as you're over 007, 009, next stop up is 2.5 pennies. So from where you are right now, pumping a little bit, it looks like she's about to 2x up to 2.5. And then 9.5 to 10 cents would be 7.5x. Yeah, I think Stronghold's going to surprise people. Yeah, if it just hits 40 cents, geez, that's a 30x from here. That's very possible. You could do so much damage. I mean, you could do so much damage right now with some of these coins. If you just had, I mean, even if you're broke like me, even if you have $100 to throw on some of these coins like Stronghold and just let it ride, $100 3x long or 5x long, depending on where your stop loss is going to be in liquidation price. But just looking at Stronghold here, why would it not run up here to about 40 cents? It's already at almost 2 pennies. It's a guaranteed 30x from here. Jeez. You could turn that into a 90x with a 3x long. Oh my God. What would that be? I mean, yeah, $100 on like 10 different coins with like a 3x leverage. It's not going to be a lot of money on some coins, but it just depends. Like this one right here, $100 could turn into what, 9 grand easily. Very bullish looking chart on Stronghold. That's what I like to see. Jesus. Undead, are you going to the gas station to get a cold soda? Probably. The gas station is a block away from here. So I probably will after the stream, because I'm tired of drinking water and sitting in hot Texas. It's ridiculous. Home is moving again. Anyone can trade it. Get in on. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. We got the rider for 100. Oh my God. I appreciate that, my man. Go put a long on Tarzi Eye on me, bud. Oh man. I appreciate that a lot. I really do, but I can't do it because you should have sent that on Cash App. Because I don't get that. $99.99 till next month's check. Because you get paid once a month on the 21st on YouTube, and this check is already processing. So I get my little baby bearish check on the 21st of this month. So this 100 you just sent is not till the 21st of next month. I wish it was instant, but it's not. A lot of people don't know that, but when you send a super chat, you don't get that money instantly. And on top of that, whatever 30% of 100 is, YouTube takes 30% of that, what you just sent. So that's why I do have the links to Cash App, which I don't like to put out there a lot because it feels like I'm begging for money. But a lot of people don't know that YouTube takes 30% and you don't get that money for a month. So that's why there's PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, and of course the easiest thing is Cash App on the channel. But yeah, if you would have sent that on Cash App, I could have easily transferred that over. I could go on Blowfin right now and we could do it live. I could have showed you guys. I'm going to put, which after fees, it's going to be like $90. I'll put a $90 5x long on TARS. That would have been fun. But yeah, I appreciate that a lot. The rider for the win. I appreciate that. Hopefully you're subscribed and you're a member. Or you're not a member, but hopefully you're subscribed. Yeah, that just made my day. Even though I don't get it for a month, that made my day. I appreciate that. Undead, how you lose 10K? What you mean? Oh, you're talking about the 10K I had on Elon? I had 10K on Elon in January of 2024, February, and that's when I got laid off of my job I had for 22 years. Bills and layoffs and divorce and moving and just all kinds of stuff happened all at once, so I just pulled it out of the market. I had to pull it out to pay for things, for travel, for places to stay, all the good things that come with making bad choices in your life. But I'm trying to get back on top. But that was a good feeling. I had probably almost 15K in the market. I had 10K on Elon, and I had a 1,000 on a couple different coins. I don't remember what they were. But yeah. You bought 5 million Stronghold when it was like 0303. Oh man. Oh, that's not bad. You bought on the last higher low. Yeah, Stronghold's going to be a good one, especially if you bought there. You're making higher highs and higher lows. Just hold, man, and you're gonna make it. Oh man, I cannot wait to get back in the market. But yeah, I do appreciate that. You get tax on top of it. Yeah, you get taxes. Yeah, of course. You know, they take their cut, 30%, and then you got to pay taxes and all that stuff. That's one of the reasons why it's way better to just send Cash App. You still have to file for Cash App and stuff for taxes, but at least you got that other 30%. Damn, next time I'll hit you up on Cash App. Oh, it's all right, man. I appreciate it. It'll make next month's YouTube check a little bit better, so I do appreciate it. Oh, 203. Oh, 303. Oh, damn. Damn, you did buy the bottom. And you're still holding? Man, you're going to make it. Because I don't see... This is a very bullish curled up chart. Just like Velo. Once alt season kicks in, I know there's some things behind the scenes with Stronghold going on. I don't remember if it was XRP or what, but I could see this happening again. This move here. If this move happens again, then yeah, 40 to 50 cents and a 30x on top of whatever you already got is definitely on the table right now. So yeah, I'm happy for some of you guys. You guys got to, you're gonna make it. Oh man. Can we take a look at Mambo on ETH? What's up, BC 520? Mambo on ETH. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button and answer the poll. Mambo on ETH. Let me pull that up. Give your Blowfin referral code. I'm down to sign up if I'm able. Yeah, I believe Blowfin is... They don't have KYC or anything. I don't think they're going to have it until after this cycle's over, probably, if they even survive. I mean, it's a good site. Now, I would not leave my... If you make profit on Blowfin, if you do sign up, and there's a lot of money on your account, I would not leave a large amount of money on the account just to trade with and then take your money out. Put it onto like a Tangent or a Cold Wallet or something. But yeah, I believe anyone can use Blowfin. But yeah, I'll put let me see if I can find it. Blowfin. Oh yeah, we got to check Deck Screener too, or not Deck Screener. Discord. All right, let me see if I can get it up real quick. All right, not bad. Yeah, I don't think I put a link in the... Alright, so anyone that wants to sign up with Blowfin, when you sign up, use this referral code. There you go. And I think we'll both get a little bit of a discount on something. I don't even know. Costs like 2K. All right. But yeah, there's a referral code when you sign up for Blowfin. Yeah, and it's very easy. If you guys don't know how to leverage long, just go watch a simple YouTube video on it. If you just do a 3x leverage long, it's pretty safe. Not financial advice, but you can actually, you know, your liquidation price is far away. You're not, if you do higher than 3x leverage, then you're in risk of losing your money big time. So I try to always use 3, maybe 5x if I am confident about something. Slava says, my girlfriend pissed because I said I won't go to Texas this weekend. It's too hot down here. Yeah, we're silver. How hot is it where you are? What's up, Beast Mode? How you doing? Miria still has legs, I hear. DZ, my man, it's both. You can buy spot or do futures trading. You could do copy trading. It's just like all the other websites. There's futures. They have where you can trade with bots, which is dangerous. You can buy spot. You can do copy trading and go look at different traders that have good winning rates, good ROIs, and follow them and trade everything they trade. And you can also do demo trading if you need to learn. But yeah, it's not bad. Uh, Miria, yeah, we'll look at Miria. Robert says, if it happens, I'll definitely send you some for all the charting you do, some Stronghold. Yeah, I don't even know where you can buy Stronghold at. Let me see, a Stronghold on Blowfin? Or not Blow, yeah. Yeah, on Blowfin you have to fund your account with Tether. So what I do is I'll end up buying Tether on Coinbase, and then I'll just send it over to Blowfin, like $1.50 fee or something like that. Not a lot, but that's the best way to do it. Buy it on whatever exchange you use, and just send your Tether to Blowfin, switch it over to your futures account, and then just do a really safe leverage long. Yeah, the way you lose with leverage plays is if you over leverage. Like I said, anything bigger than the 3x leverage is just asking to lose your money. I've learned that the hard way. Aw, Stronghold's not on Blowfin. Undead, I would be kicked in the nuts if, of course, if I do the best gardening job ever. You got a bunch of radishes and romaine lettuce. That sounds good. How far am I from... What? I don't even know how to say that, my man. What is Rosie City? Yeah, what is Rosie City? It's 75 degrees in Colorado and 70 degrees in the Bay. My better half telling me I was wrong about crypto earlier this week. My lady would not have made it. Yeah, I forgot about my lady. I know you didn't mean that, but I forgot about my lady. I think my ladies is one of the coins I had also on crypto.com when I had Elon. Oh, it's holding up well. Yeah, my ladies hasn't really moved. Wow, we haven't looked at this in forever, and it's back at the same price. January of 2025, I guess, the last time we looked at it. That's crazy. It's back at the same exact price. Miladies and Flog and Elon. Yeah, let me know what you mean by Rose City. Let me switch the music. Yeah, what is Bitcoin at? Still struggling. Yeah, it looks like Bitcoin's going to get stuck again. Every weekly candle is getting stuck at this 109. Yeah. Lower high, still not bullish yet. So prepare for more sideways chop for the next couple of weeks. Looks like. Oh wow, we only got 16 people watching now. What time is it? 6 o'clock? But yeah, there's a couple of good coins right now along Tars AI and Mudang and Beam and Pyth. Yeah, I was thinking about it while I was at work last time on my 12-hour shift. It was like 9 hours in, and I was just thinking to myself, the pay this thing pays, and it feels like you're here forever. If you stay for the full 12 hours, it's what? Let me see. Yeah. It's not great, but $200 a day for 12-hour shifts is not that bad. Wish it was more. But I was thinking to myself, if I could just stream for like 6 or 7 hours every day and do videos, if I could just get to where I can make revenue-wise 150 to $200, it's the same as working 12-hour shifts every day. Just working like 6-hour videos and 3 or 4 or 5 hour live stream. Slava says I worked my ass off today. Yeah, I understand it. I mean, after the third day of my 12-hour shift of just feed all day, loading heavy ass boxes into trucks, and you can't sit down. If you sit down, they're going to give you more work. So by the end of the day, you're just like, I can't even stand anymore. It's like, someone get me out of the shadow realm. Yeah, where's Crypto Meolysis? You guys been watching him the last couple of days? Because I've been gone for 2 days now. Rio had a nice day today. Went to get some raspberry beer from the store, a nice liquor store around me. Raspberry beer? What is that? Raspberry beer. I like raspberries. Yeah, I don't know if it's only here in Texas, but Slava, my man, in Colorado, do y'all have dewberries that like grow out wild? The black dewberries? Those are everywhere here in Texas. You can go out and pick them off the vine, out in the wild, off the side of the highway, wherever. You make dewberry pie and you said raspberry. Alright, what does the poll say? 63 votes, 83% say 120K is next. Yeah, let's go. 120K Bitcoin, Ethereum over 3,000. They're going to be piling back into the stream. We got to ban a bunch of people. It's going to be great. Rio. Yeah, where's T13 at? Yeah, I mean, Rio bounced off of the macro support area, the 382. Clearly, every time you come down here, it's support. So the bottom is in, you're over the 0.5. As long as you're over 26, then 55 is pretty much up next. So it looks like from where you are right now, you're about to move up another 68%. Yeah, we're like right there to where we're going to get a large move up. Raspberry beer, I'm telling you, I sampled delicious. I believe you, my man. Raspberry. Like I said, I love raspberry. I like raspberry and cranberry. Like when they come out with the cranberry Sprite or the raspberry, what is it? Those are all good. The one thing I didn't care for is I don't know if you guys have tried I think it's the blackberry Dr Pepper, the new Dr Pepper that's out, blackberry Dr Pepper. Especially if it's not cold, it tastes like Nyquil. Oh yeah, the rider. Yeah, we used to do that as kids too, growing up with my parents. The dewberries and bluebell ice cream. Just go pick them off the vine on the cow fences in the backyard, or go out in the cow fence, pick them, and then rinse them off. Throw them in some ice cream, make a pie. What's up, Bryant? He says, "Look at La Boo Boo." What's up, Fernando? What are you talking about? That price is life changing. Can we look at La Boo Boo, please? What is that on? Yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that Brian's gonna make it. Brian's a champ. Brian's a beast. Wait, what did you say? La Boo Boo? Lab Ubu. Oh, okay. La Boo Boo on Soul. Ah, damn. What is it on? What is La Boo Boo on? You gotta tell me that, because there's one on ETH, Soul, and BNB. La Boo Boo. Yeah, just let me know what it's on. I was in Tennessee. I have a delicious blackberry moonshine. It's off the chain. He said off the chain. What is off the chain? How old is that? I don't even know how old that is, off the chain. My kids nowadays say fire. So off the chain now is fire. Back in my day, growing up in high school, it was tight. So your blackberry moonshine was tight. Added sea pool this week. Another gem in the bag. Fernando says Rio. Oh, Rio to $20. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I can't wait till you guys make it. You guys have like the perfect bags, the perfect money in whatever you're holding. You guys are gonna make some money. La Boo Boo to the moon. That reminds me of what's it called? Damn, what is that show called? With Yogi the Bear and Boo Boo.
La Boo Boo on Soul. Gotcha. Oh my god. What is this? This thing's got $2.2 million of locked liquidity. 17,000 holders, 36 million market cap. What is this? Oh, she's pumping. Alright, give me a minute and I'll pull it up. La Boo Boo. So La Boo Boo here is pumping a little bit. Let's see what low we want to go from. Yeah, it held the 236, so very bullish over a penny and a half. The only other thing I could do with this, let's see. Yeah, we'll just do 4-hour chart. Yeah, that looks extremely bullish. It looks just like TARS AI and Ethereum before it took off. So whatever this coin is, not financial advice, but probably now is the time to get in. It looks very pumpy. Looks very pumpy. You're bullish over 3. Once you get over 3.5, break out over 4. It looks extremely well here. It looks like it's about to have a candles just spawning out of nowhere. So La Boo Boo is about to go to the moon, at least to a degree. 786 retracement at 5 is a 55% move. That's not bad. So a 3x up to pretty much 11 cents if it breaks over 4. But it does not look bad. It looks like AI, like Ethereum, like a lot of these coins that are just pulling this little move here. It's like energies is pent up to where it's just there's no other thing but a green candle to spawn in. Jesus. Yeah, not a bad find. Damn. Yeah, so I think the most bullish charts we've seen tonight is TARS and that La Boo Boo. It's like they're getting ready to go. He says, let's get beer. Alright, we've been on for over 2 hours. There's only 17 people here. 66 votes, 83% say 120K's up. Yeah, it's going to come in out of nowhere. Before we know it, Ethereum's going to blow past that level, and it's going to suck all these coins up, and there's going to be giant green candles spawning in. Everyone's going to get bullish. So for something like Rio here, this thing will be all the way up here. Everything's going to the moon, and then the market's going to just cool off. And then we're bearish for 2 or 3 months, and then we go. One last push. That's the way I see it. November, early December is going to be the top. But by then, by December of this year, if you guys are still holding your coins, hopefully I'm there too at some point. But you guys are going to be making all kinds of money. It's going to be great. Yeah, I wonder where Kura's been. I don't know if Kura's listening in the background. Kura hasn't been here in a while. Hopefully she's doing okay. Yeah, and hopefully some of you other guys that are from the old days are still here listening. Like Yosef. Yosef, you in the house, my man? You listening? Yeah, where's Dave Lark from Singapore? Hopefully, Dave, you're still here and listening. Hopefully, you're doing all right. I know you've been struggling. Hopefully, the jobs are going okay. Singapore. Let's see if Singapore's in the house. Oh, let me check my phone. Yeah, you still here, Slava? What were you meeting earlier by Rose, Texas, or whatever you were saying? Need dogging me to pump. Any coins pumping? Nah, there ain't nothing pumping. We're dead in the water. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't been asked for XCN or ZBCN this stream. That's like a first. I guess ZBCN and XCN are done. Yeah. XCN is bearish. Broken. It's back testing our little pattern here, and it doesn't look good at all. I have not even looked at ZBCN in like 3 days now. Whenever we last streamed, it was at the top. Oh man. Wait, what? Oh yeah, you're trying to break that 4 level. 1 day left. Alright, well, we only got 16 people in here. I guess it's about time to end the stream. We need to find a new coin that can pump. Yeah, we do. Well, I don't know if it was Eldor or who it was. Someone said that spell tokens the next up. It said it's a utility coin for the Abracadabra network. So spell on the bottom looking very good. Maybe spell's the next coin to pump up real good. It's like at the best spot to buy in right now too. Yeah, man. If I just had a couple $100, $300, $4 or $5, whatever, I'd go put in a long position on Spell, Beam, Pyth, Mudang, Tars AI. What was the other one? ACH maybe? Elon. Yeah, see, ACH is already pumping up. Damn, yet again it held. Yeah, it's not a bad spot. I would definitely put in a long position here. Hit the trend again, wicked below it, looks very good, very healthy. And I really believe ACH is going to 20x out of here easily. And if you think about it, you don't even have to risk that much money. It depends on what you're looking for. But I mean, just to, pick 10 to 20 different coins like ACH here and just do a 3x long with $100, 200, whatever you can afford. But me right now, if I could put $100 on like 10 different coins with a 3x long, it's like ACH here. I'm convinced it's going to 20x to at least 50 cents. So if I do a 3x long, that's a 60x off $100. I mean, it's not a lot to a lot of people, but just for a little $100 investment, what's that, $6,000? And then you just roll that money over into something else when you make profit. I don't think it's a bad strategy. But yeah, there's a lot on my radar right now that I wanted long, but oh well. Alright, time to put on the bear music. But I do appreciate you guys coming by. I do appreciate the super chats that came through. I appreciate the rider here for the $100 super chat. It's awesome. Let me see, make sure I covered them all. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna get off here and do as Slava told me, go buy me a soda. Go find a raspberry beer, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Oh man, we only got 27 likes. We had 66 votes and 27 likes. What is up with that? I guess it's understandable. There's been only 17, 18 people watching for the last 30 minutes, so. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in. What's tomorrow? Yeah, I will be on here tomorrow. I'm not going anywhere, and no plans for the next 2 days. So hopefully we'll do a little bit longer live stream tomorrow and the next day. Videos coming out. Hit the like button. Check out the videos on the channel. I appreciate every one of you guys coming in here. It's awesome. At some point we will go to the moon, and you guys are going to make all kinds of buttloads of money. And it's going to be great times. Especially you guys have been here forever. I cannot wait to see you guys excited and happy and rich. Not rich, but at least well off. It's going to be good times. But yeah. Blessings, man. Get that cheddar. Yeah. I'm grinding away trying here on this and the new job. So it's going to all work out. I'll get there. But yeah, I do appreciate the super chat for you, my man. And we're going to be here through it all. I mean, when we're going to the moon and these coins are blasting out of here, hopefully we can catch targets to watch. You guys can take profit without getting burned or cooked. Because at some point, because there's so many new coins now, whatever coin you're holding, it's just going to stop at some point, and that's it. It's over. It's going to sell off at one price, and then people are going on to the next coin. And if you're holding to a ridiculous price, you're not going to like it. So we will be here through it all.
It's going to be great and very stressful times, because I already know all the bots and all the scammers and all the stuff's going to come in. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in, guys and girls. None of this is financial advice, as always. Entertainment only. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Make good choices. And we'll get through this. With that being said, once again, none of this is financial advice. Thanks for watching. Good luck. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out.